This year we're celebrating Youth Art Month, Healing Through Color. And so we have parents and students and local artists here just to show their art and celebrate, the display of creativity.
It's a fantastic opportunity for kids in our county. You're going to see representations in all different art media. You're going to see things in painting, in drawing, in photography. There's parts of this exhibit that show where students actually build their own cameras. They do pinhole camera photography and at high school level. They did basket weaving in one of the elementary schools. They do all kinds of sculpture, there's ceramics. Any kind of art media is probably represented here at this exhibit.
This is a photograph I took. They're both of the same picture, but one is negative and one is positive. And we actually took them from cameras that we handmade in class. So we had to learn about shutter speed and aperture, all from just constructing a camera. So light tight box, a camera obscura is what it's called. And it taught us about a lot of photography history. I really enjoy the process of learning, so learning new things about, for example, ceramics or even just photography has been a really great experience overall, and that's what gravitates me towards art.
Ceramics 3 is basically about perfecting and honing your skills on the wheel. So the first projects that we did in Ceramics 3 was 3 of a kind. You gotta make three identical plates, 3 identical bowls, and 3 identical cups. It's sculpture, right? And it's you gotta work in the round. Unlike 2D, which is just flat, ceramics, you kinda gotta make sure to carve into, add in, and it gives you a 3D feel. It makes me happy that I can make a 3D, actual functional thing. I love making functional pottery so people can use it on their everyday lives, and they can admire it while eating out from it, using it and stuff. So that's why I really like doing ceramics.
A lot of people like the number 3. It's considered very balanced, and I believe there is some kind of spiritual meaning behind the number as well. As for the shape that I took, I decided to try a technique called working in tondo, which is when you work in the round. So when the animals, they come into a pattern that looks like they're swimming in a circle. That would be a good example of that. I like drawing underwater animals. I'm actually working on a coloring book right now that primarily features aquatic animals and things like that. So that was the main inspiration, and also working in watercolor. I actually grew to like watercolor because of this piece. I come to realize that using unorthodox mediums is fun, but it's very taxing, and it takes a lot of studying to understand exactly what the material would do. So I figured I would take it a little easier, but also still push myself because this is a new medium. It's something I'm unfamiliar with. So I just decided to try something new.